Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Spearhead cast. With me, Matt. We have a 1v1 for you all today. This one is called Mill Road, I believe the map is called. We have an Eastern Front battle. On the Soviet side, we have Valhalla, as well the Soviets. And we have Glancer as the Mthis, and he's already gone for Storm Tactics. Very fascinating. Let's see where Valhalla goes. Glancer's already pushing his Storm Pioneers very far up. Probably to take the center, as it looks. I don't get too many 1v1s, so it's always nice to see 1v1s to see how people play in these smaller scale battles. This battle can also be much quicker, just so you're aware, so we'll have to see how that goes.
This is it. Area secure. Cover the advances.
Need to see this. But Storm Tactics early, I guess he wants to go for the Vallonians. He is getting some Storm Grenadiers out of him immediately though, rather than just the full-on Vallonians. Because apparently the Vallonian division is very popular at the moment. Ah, nice, he's setting up a good fighting position here, where you cannot be flanked. As in he cannot get flanking shots at, because heavy cover, or just cover in general, is very much directional.
Unit ready.
Very nice looking map, I will have to admit. The only 1v1 maps get a lot of detail. Oh, we have fire going on in the conscripts here. I think the Storm Pioneers are going to have the advantage here. No cover for the conscripts. Now, Storm Pioneers are kind of what I expected Pioneers for the Wehrmacht to be like. Because as I've stated before, Pioneers are realistically heavy assault infantry for the German armed forces. Some tank hunters coming out immediately too. I wonder what Valhalla is going to do when he notices that he's going to have a little bit of a territory problem. And he's gone for Rifle Division. Oh yes, good choice. That's going to help him with his manpower bleeding. Rifle Division is actually a really, really good commander. Vallonians here are going to run straight into conscripts though, I think. And I think the Vallonians might win out on that. Winter gets the first shots off.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Oh, round around the Rosie. Yeah, but the Vallonians will win that engagement. They just keep running.
Enemy forces are
Oh
attempting
god.
to capture our territory.
He's actually got a more Molotov? Oh god. Cheeky. But here's the Storm Pioneers coming down to end that. But the fortunate thing is Valhalla went for Rifle Company, a Rifle Corps. And Rifle Corps is really good at replenishing his losses. I'm gonna max him immediately out though. Oh, this process not that well because he can get shot from the flank. Oh, the tank hunters are actually getting good shots on the Vallonians. Who would have guessed? Oh, the Mthis is actually not connected any of his territory. He's actually not getting that many resources from this. That could be a problem. Debatable though. More Fontoviki coming out. Oh well, conscripts. The conscripts actually should be cheaper when he's a Rifle Company. But they might not show it for us as a spectator. Maxim is present though. Oh, the Storm Grenadiers are being pinned by the Maxim. That's going to give the Soviets some time. And the fact that there's no territory connected is going to be a big pain for the Soviet, not the Soviet, for the SS, because they're not getting enough resources. And more conscripts could also be called in. But he has taken heavy losses. The SS have a very good fighting position here. Mortar coming out for the Soviets. But it seems a span of Vallonians are a very popular strategy these days. Perhaps the Vallonians should be toned down somewhat, I'm not sure. Mortar coming out, and medical supply is good. That's always a good one to get early. Machine gun coming out for the Waffen-SS. Still no connection to the base though. I guess he thinks he doesn't need it on such a small map. But the mortar is definitely going to give the Soviets somewhat of an indirect advantage. Because the mortar will allow them to do some very good fire. I actually have a very long range in this one. It's a very small map, so they can probably actually hit here from the base.
now installed a field hospital at headquarters.
Now the Soviets need to get some more infantry out, and it's just that all these Valonians will start to allow him to get more territory very quickly. And he is collecting his territories bit by bit. But the Soviets not gonna make it easy. And indeed, a direct shot is coming in for the mortar. Oh, straight on the Stone Pioneers. Stone Pioneers are still very healthy though. But a grenade is coming in. That's gonna make him run.
We can now establish a forward HQ.
More conscripts gonna be coming in.
We have more conscripts at our disposal. The sector is at risk.
Now conscripts are very cheap to call in, so he should have the advantage there. He is getting more of them. That was an MG34, not an 42. The Maxims should have the advantage currently right here.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
And more conscripts will flood in. That's a direct shot, I think. Very close. More Valonians are going to hold up the center here. This is like a Valonian Legion engagement fighting the Soviets. Not looking too good for the Soviets right now. The Valonians are doing a lot of hurt. Now he is administering vodka to his troops though, which is going to make them fight a little bit better. Somewhat. Molotov going in. But this is going to take up here shortly. Mortar's gonna do another direct shot. I didn't have time to cancel it. But Soviet Rifle Division, or Rifle Corps, is a good choice for 1v1 games, mostly because you can just flood the map with more troops easily. That's gonna be a great assault from the Stone Pioneers, and a Molotov in return! I think actually the Soviets got out of the better one on that. Oh, mine's being made. Nice to see. Tank hunters being set up in that hut. I'm setting up their infantry headquarters so they can heal. Battle so far has been very interesting back and forth on such a small map. I have to see. More Fonzaviki coming in. Well, why do I keep calling them Fonzaviki? They're conscripts. Conscripts. It's just my problem with the Russian naming. I'm not really good at... Prisnivki is what they actually called.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Yeah, you can just keep replacing them. But the Sturmgewehrs are going to start coming out for the Valonians now. Which is gonna mean the firepower of the SS is going to dramatically start increasing. And that's definitely what the SS player has been waiting to do. That's exactly what the strategy I think is about. You wait until you can get enough Sturmgewehrs and you just mow down your opponent. And the Maxim's not turned the right way! Molotov going in on the Sturm Pioneers though. Oh, that's painful. And in fact, the Sturm Pioneers are dead! Maxim is opening fire. Meanwhile, though, Valonians on the northern front are winning.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Soviets are taking up. Going straight for tanks. Okay. Now we see something. The Maxim is also proven to be a very good weapon. And more conscripts can just keep coming in. Very cheap infantry. I think we have some stormtroopers coming out. Yes, we have an actual stormtrooper squad being prepared. These guys are elite assault infantry. Also a very good choice for Sturm, because that's kind of what Sturm is about, generally. Sturm is very good at assaulting.
Enemy HMG!
I think the Soviets might be aiming for a tank. Yeah, they can almost get a T-34. That's a brave Sturm Grenadier squad. Brave and foolish. Running straight into a Maxim. Yeah, some stormtroopers here. A Sturm, you can actually arm them with the PBS radius. T-34 shooting on the Soviets over here. But the Soviets are getting a T-34. I don't think the Germans are going to have enough anti-tank capabilities to stop that. So the Waffen-SS is trying to dig in and make makeshift fighting positions quickly. Oh, good job there with the Howard. Not with the Howard today. With the mortar. Oh, PBS Aegis being armed here.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
Oh, that's instant grenades, yeah. Impact grenades. But I think the Soviet power attrition is starting to kick in. I don't think the Waffen-SS can keep up with these losses like the Soviets can. Artillery being called in by this Untersturmführer. Maxim opening fire. Officer out in the open, probably not a good idea. But his squad is actually doing a really good job on the Maxim. I guess because he is armed with a Sturmgewehr, and so is another guy in his squad. But the T-34 has arrived. Not sure what he's thanking them for. Especially now that he will see the T-34. Panzerfaust going in at the T-34 though. Hanskin could jump out and reman the Maxim. Not sure what he intends to do. Oh, truck coming in. Probably for repair duties. Pack being called in by the Waffen-SS. They'll probably have to do that quick. Oh, PBS-8 is starting to be armed in the conscripts. With the drum max, which means they can actually suppress. And that's a lot of firepower coming in that squad. Impact grenade though. Oh, he destroyed the Maxim! That's probably what his intention was anyway. Manpower blitz being used, which this guy can do because he's a rifle division. That a Maxim being called in, and an officer has arrived as well. Yeah, he's used the truck to repair.
Heavy machine gun team prepared for combat.
Oh, artillery being called in. Stormtroopers are moving up though. Oh, high explosion from the T-34 killed him instantly. Oh, that's painful. Never doubted T-34. He's also going for Armored Fist, which means he can get a KB-1 later. It seems the Soviets are doing pretty well here. Soviets can really come back from losses early on thanks to their, well, their cheap troops. And generally higher manpower income. The Waffen-SS has taken very heavy losses already. They'll have to reconsider their defense. Guards being called in. Oh, MG-34 though. Artillery being called in here. And fake artillery up there.
Guards, troops ready for action.
Now the conscripts are moving forwards. The T-34 is moving forward too with sappers on the back. Tank riders. But I think he's gonna panzer first.
Attention, standing by for setting of command post.
I don't think the SS is gonna hold for much longer though. Guards have arrived. Some of the most distinguished troops in the Soviet army. I should note that the term guards may not actually mean that they were better. It just means that they essentially fought well in certain situations and had the honor to be called the Guard Regiment. Oh yeah, the Mthis is in full retreat. And he calls the GG. And the Mthis is done for. I hope you all enjoyed this short battle, and I'll have a few more up in the time. Please, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Bye bye.